Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be discussing the signs that will show you that a man is married but is only pretending to be single. Now, a woman can suspect that a man is married but is lying about being single. Now, sometimes men behave this way because they feel if they tell you that they are married, you will not want to go out with them. So sometimes they pretend to be single so they can get the woman they want. However, as a woman, you have to be smart, you have to be sensitive to know if he's really single or is married, but that he's just pretending. Now, a man that is married that is pretending to be single, it is very easy and simple to know. Now, here are 10 signs that will show you that this man is married but is only pretending to be single. The first sign is that he is not always available. Now, what do I mean? Most signs will cancel meetings with you in the last minute. It can only meet you at specific times and is unavailable on weekends, is unavailable on public holidays, is unavailable on special holidays. This could mean that he has a family. So those days are days that he has to stay with his family, so he will not be able to meet you up. Now, when you try to set up meeting for those days, he will talk and try to convince you and let you see reasons that he cannot come without mentioning the fact that he has a family. Another one is that he will avoid introducing you to his friends and family members. Or he will often make excuses why you cannot meet them. The reason is because he has someone he's legally married to. So he would not want them to start asking him questions. So he will avoid that. The third thing is that his phone will always be locked. Phone secrecy. He will be overly protective of his phone, not letting you to see who is calling or texting or quickly hiding it when someone calls. All these are signs he may be married or maybe in multiple relationships. Another sign that will let you know that a man is married is that he will never have future talks with you. In other words, he avoids discussing future plans with you. Or whenever you ask about future commitments or long-term commitment with him, he will be hesitant to talk about it. That is because he already has someone that is in covenant with. Another one is suspicious behavior. In other words, he becomes nervous. He will become nervous whenever you ask him about his relationship status. He will avoid high contact with you. He will often give you generalized answers, but not specific. His answers will be vague. His behavior will be suspicious because it will not be clear. It will not be straightforward. He will seem to talk here and there, going here and there, not really pinpointing exactly what his status is. Another thing that you can use to check to know if a man is married or not is that his social media appearances will be inconsistent. In other words, his social media profile may not really align with the story that is selling you. Another thing is that the social media profile may be kept on private, so you may not be able to access everything that is really what is really going on this page. Okay, yet another point is that is number 7 sign that you can see that will help you to know whether he's married and pretending to be single or not is that look for that faint line. They call it a ring turn. Now, if you have been wearing a ring, like my finger now, I've been wearing my ring, though this one now is not too tight. The last one was a bit tight. I've removed it. So this one now is not too tight. But even with that, if you look closely, you will see the mark, this thin white line on the finger because I've been wearing the ring, my wedding band, for years. So if he's married, check his hand. You look for that thin white line on his ring finger where a wedding band might be worn. even if he's not wearing it now. Because sometimes some men, when they are cheating on their partners, they go out because probably they think the lady, if she knows he's married, she will not be cooperating with him. Sometimes they remove their wedding band when they are going to this lady. So when they are done and they have left, they put it back. But now, even if he removes his own, you can see the mark there. You can see that mark. That mark will show you that this man is married, is wearing a ring, is only removing, or he has only removed it because he has come to you pretending to be single. The number 8 sign that I would like you to watch out for is he makes video calls to you on weird places. In other words, in strange places. Now, what do I mean by that? He will never call you from his home. Or even if he calls from home, maybe he might be calling you from inside the toilet, from the bathroom. Places that he won't call you openly in his home. Always secretive, and even where he calls you, he won't call you from places like his bedroom, his living room, or he may call you from his car or from outside. He may call you while walking along the road or in his office, but not really from his house. If at all he calls from home, is either in the toilet or in the bathroom. Weird places. And when you call him in times that he's supposed to be at home, times that a responsible married man is supposed to be at home, when you call during such hours, he will not want to pick the calls. He will be rejecting the call or silencing them. Okay? Another sign is that he will always want to meet you in private places. He might insist in meeting you in the hotel or other private places instead of inviting you to his home. Now, he's doing this deliberately to actively keep you away from his house. Now, if a man is treating you that way, that is a major red flag that shows that this man might be married. Now, the 10th sign is that he may tell you that he's going through a divorce. Or he may tell you that his wife is a bad woman. She's very troublesome. She's troubling his life. We have already separated. We are going through divorce. Very soon the divorce will be finalized and I will marry you. Don't worry. Don't believe it. Most men say that while they are living in good terms with their wife. So be cautious if he claims to be separated or getting a divorce. Many married men use this line to appear to be available while they are still very much actively married. So don't listen. Now, if he is going through a divorce, let him go through the divorce successfully. Let him finalize his divorce proceedings and be fully divorced before you go into any relationship with such a man. Because many use that to deceive ladies, to get them entangled in a relationship with them when they are still actively married to their wives. So what should you do if you notice some of the signs? If you notice over 5 of the 10 signs that I mentioned in a man that you are dating that claims to be single, then you need to ask direct questions. If you suspect he's married, ask him directly, what is your marital status? Are you single? Are you married? Are you divorced? Are you widowed? Ask. Ask direct question, because sometimes I've seen situations where when the thing, now over time when the truth comes out, the man will say, oh, she never asked me whether I was married or not. So ask. He will not use that as a defense line. Oh, that you never asked. So ask, what is your marital status? Single, married, separated, divorced, or are you a widower? Let him state specifically what his marital status is. Another thing you can do is to be cautious about getting too involved in a relationship with a man that you have not really done background check on. Now, if you see all these red flags, don't rush into a serious relationship until you are fully confident that this man is truly single and available. Now, the last thing, which is very important, and this is something I always advise people to do that come to me for relationship and marriage counseling, is that if you sense any of this red flag, do a background check on this man. Investigate further. Don't just take his words and run with them. Do further investigation, because he might be lying. If you cannot do it yourself, get a trusted person to help you to do a background check on this man, so you can know whether he's truly married or not. Guess what? Majority of the people that saw the signs and have encouraged to do background check, I can tell you boldly that over 80% of the cases I've handled came out to be that those men were married. You can see. Now, they confirmed that because they did their background check. So they were able to know the real status of this person. Because there are some of them, even when you ask them direct question, they will tell you, no, I'm single, when they are married. So do your background check. Okay? So as a lady, be observant. Trust your instincts. Because listening to your heart, listen, if you're a child of God, listening to the voice of the Holy Spirit in you will help you to check all these things. And if you follow the voice of the Spirit of God in you carefully, you find out that you will not fall into the wrong hands. You will not make the mistake of dating and trusting a married man, thinking he's single, thinking you're going to build a life with this person. Thank you, and God bless you for watching this video to this end. If you're new on my channel, welcome. Please, I encourage you subscribe, because I have a lot more coming your way. If there are other signs you think can help to point to a man that is married but pretending to be single, please, I would like you to drop them in the comment section. Let's learn and grow together. See you in another video.